A very good day I bid to all, especially to my lecturer, Dr. Kamarudin. My name is NATASHA and today I will be presenting about the International Performance Standard and the implications towards curriculum. Malaysia has shown remarkable progress in the education system over the past 50 years. However, educators are not satisfied with this achievement. In fact, we still need to work to improve the country's educational achievements. This is evidenced by the achievement of Malaysian students in the results of the trends in international mathematics and science study, which showed a decline compared to countries such as Hong Kong, Singapore, and South Korea. The achievement gap of our students in mathematics and science is widening. For example, about 20% of Malaysian students failed to achieve the examination minimum benchmark for mathematics and science subjects in 2007. Compared to only 5 to 7% in 2003. These situations need to be given priority because the quality of higher education is directly correlated with the country's economic growth for the long term. If no efforts are made to raise the standard of education to a higher level, then Malaysia will face the risk of lagging behind in education at present and less competitive in the future. In this regard, the country's aspiration is to improve overall student achievement as well as increase access to quality education. Student excellence is crucial to produce a more competitive workforce. Expanding access to quality education will provide opportunities for more Malaysians to improve their living standards. Based on the experience of the best school systems around the world, there are 4 important things to improve student achievement. Number 1 is to ensure every child succeeds. It is by setting high levels of achievement for all students regardless of background and providing systematic help and support to underprivileged children. Then, assign accountability to schools in implementing changes to students' achievement. It is by giving schools the autonomy, such as personal management, as a reward for significant improvement in student achievement. Then, invest in the best leaders in every school. The Malaysian Ministry of Education also needs to invest heavily in school leaders who act as drivers of change with strict selection criteria, robust training, and performance management based on student achievement. Last but not least is to improve the teaching profession and produce the best teachers, which is to make the teaching profession more attractive in order to recruit capable individuals, improve the quality of practical training, and be able to continuously improve management performance and professional development. Moving on to the implication towards curriculum. In order to boost the national education system, the Ministry of Education has taken some action in order to boost the national education system in our country. First is that they made changes in the assessment of year 6 students, so that the year 6 students are not being assessed solely based on their UPSR results alone. Then they implement the primary school standard curriculum, the revised version from 2016. Then they abolished the lower secondary assessment from 2014. And then they implement the secondary school standard curriculum in 2017. Pupils with high thinking ability need to be trained by special teachers. In terms of cognitive development, changes over time will be evaluated and improvements will be made. They are no longer exposed to the old lesson, that they are now exposed to the world of art and information technology. Their cognitive level will develop faster along with the encouragement of teachers. And as a result of these changes, there are several changes and improvements in the school curriculum as follows. Number 1 is the way teaching and learning in the classroom will change. This is because the government sets the requirement that every teacher must provide appropriate teaching modules in the schools. Teachers need to make assessments at all times to prevent students from dropping out of lessons. Then, teachers need to be smart in teaching students in school. For example, diversifying teaching styles. Teachers can no longer use 100% of the textbook syllabus. Instead, they produce and apply their ideas in the form of teaching in the classroom. And pupils are also encouraged to give ideas and opinions during learning in the classroom. Number 2 is the changes in terms of curriculum materials and curriculum support materials. The standard documents for all subjects are prepared in accordance with the timeline set by the ministry. This means that teachers need to prepare daily lesson plans in accordance with the time allocation set by the government. And number 3 is the demand for infrastructure from schools is increasing, and the number of infrastructure will start to increase in each school. This is because some subjects that are added or improved will improve the school's infrastructure. For example, the world of science and technology. It requires infrastructure such as computers and the provision of construction of computer learning areas such as computer labs. Another example of this is the world of arts, which is they also need adequate infrastructure such as visual arts tools and musical instruments in every school. To end my presentation today, I would like to ask a hot question to you. Why is the reference to international performance standards is needed in the education system in Malaysia? So that is all from me. Thank you.